There is a version of you that exists only in your mind. A version that gets the promotion. A version that leads, that creates, that speaks his mind without a tremor in his voice. A version that is not paralyzed when it's time to act. And every single day, you live with the ghost of that man, watching as opportunities you deserved are handed to people you know are less capable, but more willing. More willing to have the hard conversation. More willing to say no, more willing to rock the boat. You tell yourself this is humility, that this is wisdom. But deep down, in the quiet moments late at night, you know it is fear. And you have a terrifying question you never speak aloud. Is this fear going to cost me my entire life? The answer is yes, unless you understand what that fear truly is. Society has given you 100 comforting lies about it. It's your personality. You're just an introvert. You're a nice guy. This is a lie. The truth is far more disturbing and far more liberating. Your fear of conflict is not a character flaw. It is a piece of code, an ancient, primal software installed in your mind at birth. And today, I will show you how that program is being used by the world to manipulate you, to keep you small, and to steal your potential. And then, I will show you how to rewrite the code. Let's begin with the first secret. You must identify the ghost in your machine. The reason you freeze is not logical, it's biological. Buried deep in your brainstem is a primal program I call the submission software. For your ancient ancestors, being cast out from the tribe meant certain death. A lone human was a meal for a saber-toothed tiger. So your brain evolved a powerful directive. Conform. Do not cause friction. Do not get rejected. Rejection equals death. This software is still running in your head right now, but the world has changed. The saber-toothed tigers are gone. Yet you still act as if a disapproving look from your boss or an argument with a partner is a lethal threat. This is the first myth we must destroy. The idea that you should just be nice to everyone. This advice is poison. In the primal, non-verbal language of human beings, being nice without strength is not seen as kindness. It is seen as weakness. Think of a pack of wolves. The alpha does not occupy the best position by asking nicely. His posture, his calm, his willingness to meet a challenge communicates his status before a fight ever begins. Your hesitation, your quiet voice, your tendency to physically shrink during a confrontation. That is you broadcasting a primal signal of low value. You are unknowingly telling everyone around you that you are not worth fighting for, and they believe you. This isn't their fault. It is simply the software running its course. Your software. This brings us to our second revelation. Once you see the software, you begin to see how the entire system is built to exploit it. I call this the matrix of mediocrity. Think about it. Does a typical corporate structure reward the warrior or the worker bee? It wants you to be predictable, compliant, and cheap. Your fear of conflict is the system's greatest asset. Let me tell you a story about Mark. Mark is a brilliant programmer, the best on his team. He works late, he never says no to extra projects, and he quietly believes his hard work will be noticed and rewarded. He believes in the second great myth. What is meant for you will find you. One day his colleague, a less talented but more assertive programmer, walks into the manager's office. He has a difficult conversation. He outlines his value. He leverages another job offer, and he walks out with a 30% raise and the senior position Mark wanted. Mark watched it happen. He was paralyzed by his submission software, terrified of that same conversation. He chose the illusion of safety over the reality of his own value. The system did not reward the best man. It rewarded the bravest. The matrix of mediocrity is designed to do exactly this. It presents you with a comfortable cage of being the reliable good guy and convinces you it's a safe place. It is not a safe place. It is a place where potential goes to die. So, how do you break free? This leads us to the most important secret of all. The mental recalibration. You must manually change the definition of danger in your mind. This is where we learn from men like Viktor Frankl, who understood that freedom is what you do between stimulus and response. Right now, your threat detector is broken. It is screaming danger at the thought of a 2-minute awkward conversation. You need to point it at the real threat. Let me offer you a metaphor. Imagine you are being hunted by two beasts. The first beast is the fear of confrontation. It is loud, it is fast, its teeth are sharp, and it is terrifying to look at. But its bite is shallow. The pain of rejection or disapproval is intense, but it is temporary. It heals. The second beast is the fear of regret. This beast is silent. It is slow. It does not roar. It simply follows you every single day of your life, just out of sight. You can feel its presence when you see someone else living the life you wanted. You can feel it on your birthday when you realize another year has passed. This beast will not wound you. It will swallow your entire soul. The only way to escape the silent, lethal beast of regret is to turn, face the loud one, and let it bite you. You must learn to fear a wasted life more than you fear an uncomfortable moment. This is the recalibration. You must viscerally, consciously, and repeatedly associate overwhelming pain with inaction, and only then will the pain of action become not just tolerable, but desirable. This brings us to our final pillar, the practical weapon, the tool of surgical conflict. Once you understand that conflict is necessary, you need to know how to wield it. We will demolish that final myth, that what's meant for you will find you. Nothing will find you. Your life must be carved, not discovered. Think of yourself as a sculptor, and your life is a raw block of marble. A masterpiece, the life you desire, is already inside that block. But to reveal it, you must remove the excess stone. Every time you say no to a project you don't want, you are chipping away stone. Every time you state your price and stand by it, you are making a cut. Every time you enforce a boundary, you are defining the shape of your creation. Saying no is not an act of destruction. It is the ultimate act of creation. It is you, the architect of your reality, deciding what belongs and what must go. Start small. Say no to a trivial social invitation. Voice a minor, dissenting opinion on a low-stakes topic. Each time you do this, you are training the muscle. You are teaching your brain that conflict is not death. Conflict is the sculptor's chisel. It is the only tool you have to create a life that is truly yours. So let's review the secrets. You are not a coward. You are running an outdated program. The world is designed to exploit that program to keep you mediocre. The only way out is to recalibrate your fear, to fear regret more than rejection. And your weapon is the surgical use of conflict, the power of no to carve your reality. You can stay in the cage. It's comfortable. The bars are padded with comforting lies. But the door is not locked. It never was. The only thing keeping you inside is the belief that it is safer inside than out. It is not. The greatest danger in this life is not failure or rejection. It is getting to the end and realizing you never truly lived at all. Regret is a poison. Action is the antidote. If you receive the dose, apply the like. Comment what your first challenge is and share the antidote. This was Fileverse. Now go and live.